Welcome, everybody, to the Major League Baseball Playoff Prediction Show on the Grueling True Sports Network. I'm your host, Mike Goodpaster. Today, we're going to look at the American League Divisional Series between the Texas Rangers and the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles battled with the Tampa Rays all season for first place atop the American League East. Their bullpen had to be tired at the end of the season. They held on to edge out the Rays. The Orioles are a young team, but they don't look like a team that is going to be fazed by playoff baseball. The Texas Rangers are a team that have definite bullpen issues. They battled to the end of the season with the Houston Astros, coming up short to win their division. But the Rangers can rake. The Rangers are one of the best hitting teams in baseball. Today, we're going to look at that series a little bit. I'm going to give you my best prediction for winning. Both teams are at minus 110 on this series, so it's considered a toss-up 50-50 series. I don't think it's necessarily a toss-up 50-50 series, but we'll get to that in a minute. If you want to bet this series, make sure you check out BetMGM. Go to the link in the description down below in the YouTube video to find the BetMGM link. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Grueling Truth. All right, guys. The Texas Rangers will face the Baltimore Orioles in the American League Divisional Series after disposing of their AL East rivals, the Tampa Bay Rays, in 2 games. I mean, the Rangers dominated that series. Their pitching dominated, their hitting dominated. It was a dominant showing from the Rangers, who finished off the Rays by an 11-1 to score in those 2 matchups. Their reward, however, is to get the American League's best team during the regular season with the Baltimore Orioles, who won 101 games. Only Atlanta Braves, who won 104, won more. The best of 5 will open in the series in Baltimore Saturday at 1 o'clock. These teams split the regular season series 3 games all. The Rangers are led by a fearsome offense that finished first in the American League in runs, 881, batting average 263, on base percentage 337, slugging percentage at 452, and tied for first in home runs at 233. Corey Seager, 33 home runs, 327 batting average, and Marcus Seaman, 276 with 29 home runs, lead the way for a lineup featuring 7 players who hit 17 or more home runs. The Rangers are now 52-31 with both Corey and Josh Jung play, and both are healthy heading into this ALDS. Now, where the Rangers are hurting is in the rotation. You've got Jacob deGrom, Max Scherzer, Jonathan Gray. I mean, deGrom's out for the season. Scherzer and Gray are both on the injured list and unavailable for this series. Starters Jordan Montgomery and Ethan Eovaldi combined to just give up 1 run in 13.2 innings against the Rays. But beyond that, it could get dicey for the Rangers, including when it comes to a dreadful bullpen that had a woeful 47.6 success rate in save opportunities this season. Makes you wonder how they even made it this far. The Orioles have home field advantage and the stronger pitching staff. Finished in the season 5th in the American League in ERA at 3.89 and WHIP at 1.24, and arguably doesn't have any glaring weaknesses in general. They play good defense, they run the bases well, they can hit for power, and they have a solid rotation and bullpen. Now, there may be some concern about the 9th inning for the Orioles after closer Felix Bautista was forced to undergo Tommy John surgery for a UCL injury. But thus far, a matchup-reliant platoon has worked in save opportunities, and since Bautista's August injury, the team's bullpen has a 3.5 ERA, led by the electric Yennier Cano. Now, the Orioles' core of young stars feels ahead of schedule to me. But after their excellent regular season, it's hard to imagine them shrinking in the moment. The Rangers can flat out rake the ball, though giving this series the feel of a potential classic. But to me, with the odds sitting here at almost even, I think this is a no-brainer. I think you take the Baltimore Orioles. I think the Baltimore Orioles are going to win this series. I think they're going to win it in 3 straight games. Possibly it could go to 4. But I just think the Orioles have the advantage in the bullpen. The Rangers are the better hitting team. The Orioles have the better starting pitching. In the playoffs, especially in a short series, I'm going to lean towards a team that I think has the best pitchers. So I'm going to bet all day at even money the Baltimore Orioles to win this series, guys. Doesn't matter how many games it is, the Orioles will win this series. And I think we're going to see the Orioles possibly in the World Series even, because this is a great young team. Hopefully they can keep them together. But of course, they'll probably be scattered across the Yankees, Dodgers, Red Sox, Astros, Mets by the time we get a couple years from now. But right now in Baltimore, guys, enjoy it because the Orioles are back and the Orioles will take this series. All right, remember, click on the link in the description down below in the YouTube video to click on BetMGM to go to the best sports book for betting the Major League Baseball playoffs. Follow us at Grueling Truth. Make sure you go over and you follow us if you got a Spotify account. All of our shows can be heard on Spotify, iHeartRadio. Check us out on Rumble. But for now, guys, I'm Mike Goodpaster. You've been watching and listening to The Grueling Truth, where the legends speak.